I've summed up my 5 takeaways and thoughts about this book in this video. I highly recommend you to read the original book of the author. Please share with me your opinion about this book in the comments below. Damsel in Distress is a thrilling romance novel by Dominique Mielle that tells the story of a young woman named Stella who finds herself caught in a dangerous situation after her car breaks down on a lonely road. When a mysterious and handsome stranger named Jack comes to her rescue, she thinks her troubles are over. But soon, Stella realizes that Jack may not be who he seems, and she finds herself drawn deeper into a web of intrigue and danger. As the story unfolds, we learn more about Stella and her past, including her failed marriage and her struggles with anxiety. Despite her fears, she finds herself falling for Jack, even as she suspects that he may be hiding something from her. As the danger mounts and the stakes get higher, Stella must decide whether to trust Jack and risk everything, or to try to save herself before it's too late. One of the things that sets Damsel in Distress apart from other romance novels is its focus on mental health issues. Stella's struggles with anxiety are portrayed with sensitivity and realism, and her journey towards healing is an important part of the story. At the same time, the novel doesn't shy away from action and suspense, with plenty of twists and turns to keep readers on the edge of their seats. The characters in Damsel in Distress are well drawn and complex, with believable motivations and realistic flaws. Stella is a strong and capable protagonist, but she's also vulnerable and relatable, making her easy to root for. Jack, too, is a compelling character, with a mysterious past and a hidden agenda that keeps readers guessing. Overall, Damsel in Distress is a captivating and well-written romance novel that will appeal to fans of the genre, as well as readers who enjoy suspense and action. With its engaging characters, realistic portrayal of mental health issues, and thrilling plot, it's a book that's sure to keep readers hooked until the very end. In Damsel in Distress, the main character Stella finds herself stranded on a remote road with a broken-down car. She is alone, vulnerable, and afraid, with no one to turn to for help. Just when she thinks all hope is lost, a mysterious stranger named Jack appears and offers her a ride. Stella is hesitant at first, but she accepts Jack's offer because she has no other choice. However, as the two spend more time together, Stella begins to suspect that Jack is not who he seems. She starts to unravel the mystery surrounding Jack, and soon realizes that her life may be in danger. The novel is an intense, suspenseful read that keeps the reader guessing until the very end. It's a thrilling story of danger, romance, and unexpected twists that will keep readers on the edge of their seats. In Damsel in Distress, Jack is a mysterious and handsome stranger who rescues Stella when she is stranded on a remote road. Jack is charming and attentive, and he seems to be the perfect gentleman. However, as the story unfolds, Stella begins to suspect that Jack may not be who he seems. There are several clues that suggest Jack is hiding something, and as Stella begins to investigate, she uncovers a web of lies and deception. The mystery surrounding Jack adds a layer of suspense and intrigue to the story, making it more than just a typical romance novel. Jack is a complex and enigmatic character who keeps the reader guessing until the very end. His motivations and intentions are unclear, and it's not until the final pages of the book that his true identity is revealed. Overall, Jack is an essential part of the story, and his character adds depth and complexity to the novel. In Damsel in Distress, Stella finds herself drawn to Jack despite her suspicions that he may not be who he seems. As the two spend more time together, they begin to develop a connection, and Stella finds herself falling for Jack's charm and charisma. However, the relationship between Stella and Jack is complicated by the fact that she doesn't fully trust him. Stella is torn between her feelings for Jack and her fear that he may be dangerous. Despite her reservations, Stella continues to pursue the relationship, hoping that she can uncover the truth about Jack's past. The chemistry between Stella and Jack is a central theme of the novel, and it's what keeps readers engaged throughout the story. The romantic tension between the two characters builds throughout the book, and it's not until the very end that their true feelings are revealed. Overall, the relationship between Stella and Jack is a key component of Damsel in Distress, and it adds depth and complexity to the novel. Damsel in Distress not only tells a gripping story of danger and romance, but also explores the complex topic of mental health. The main character, Stella, struggles with anxiety, and her journey towards healing is a central theme of the novel. Stella's anxiety is portrayed with sensitivity and realism, and the author does an excellent job of capturing the experience of living with a mental health condition. Through Stella's struggles, the reader gains insight into the challenges faced by people with anxiety, as well as the impact that mental health issues can have on relationships and daily life. The novel highlights the importance of seeking help and support when dealing with mental health issues, and it's a powerful reminder that anyone can be affected by these conditions. Overall, the portrayal of mental health issues in Damsel in Distress is an important and valuable contribution to the book, and it adds depth and complexity to the story. Damsel in Distress is not just a simple romance novel, but also a suspenseful thriller with plenty of twists and turns that keep the reader engaged from start to finish. The story is full of unexpected plot developments, and the danger that Stella finds herself in adds a layer of tension and excitement to the narrative. From the moment Stella's car breaks down on a lonely road, the reader is drawn into a web of intrigue and danger that keeps them guessing until the very end. The novel is well paced, with each chapter building on the tension and suspense of the previous one. As Stella delves deeper into the mystery surrounding Jack, the stakes get higher, and the danger becomes more intense. The novel also explores themes of trust, deception, and betrayal, making it more than just a simple romance story. Overall, Damsel in Distress is a thrilling and engaging read that will appeal to fans of both romance and suspense. Damsel in Distress features a cast of well-drawn and complex characters that add depth and complexity to the novel. The characters are portrayed with believable motivations and flaws that make them relatable and interesting to the reader. Stella is the protagonist of the novel and is a strong and capable woman who is also vulnerable and relatable. Her struggles with anxiety are portrayed realistically, and her journey towards healing is a central theme of the book. Jack, the mysterious stranger who rescues Stella, is a complex and enigmatic character who keeps the reader guessing throughout the story. His motivations and intentions are unclear, adding a layer of suspense and intrigue to the plot. The secondary characters in the novel, such as Stella's ex-husband and her therapist, are also well drawn and add depth and complexity to the story. Each character has their own unique motivations and backstory, making them feel like real people rather than caricatures. The strong characterization is one of the strengths of Damsel in Distress, and it's what makes the novel a compelling and engaging read. Stella, the protagonist of Damsel in Distress, is a strong and capable woman who is also vulnerable and relatable. She is a well-rounded character with a backstory that makes her relatable to readers. She struggles with anxiety, which is portrayed with sensitivity and realism throughout the book. Despite her fears, Stella is a determined and resourceful protagonist who doesn't give up easily. Her strength and resilience are an important part of her character, making her a compelling protagonist to follow. Throughout the story, Stella grows and changes, as she learns to confront her fears and trust her instincts. The growth of her character is well developed, and it's one of the things that makes Damsel in Distress a satisfying read. By the end of the novel, Stella has come into her own, and the reader feels invested in her journey towards healing and self-discovery. Overall, Stella is a strong and relatable protagonist who adds depth and complexity to the novel. Jack, the mysterious stranger who rescues Stella in Damsel in Distress, is a complex and enigmatic character who adds depth and intrigue to the story. Jack's motivations and intentions are unclear throughout much of the novel, making him a source of suspense and intrigue. Despite his mysterious nature, Jack is charming and attentive towards Stella, and the chemistry between them is palpable. However, as the story unfolds, Stella begins to suspect that Jack is hiding something from her. As she delves deeper into Jack's past, she uncovers a web of lies and deception that threaten her safety. Jack's character is well developed, and the reader is left guessing about his true identity until the very end. The author does an excellent job of keeping Jack's true nature a mystery, and the revelation of his true identity is satisfying and surprising. Overall, Jack is a compelling and enigmatic character who adds depth and intrigue to the story. Damsel in Distress is a romance novel that also addresses the topic of mental health in a sensitive and realistic way. The main character, Stella, struggles with anxiety, and her journey towards healing is a central theme of the novel. The author handles the topic of mental health with sensitivity and realism, portraying the experience of living with anxiety in a realistic and relatable way. Stella's struggles with anxiety are portrayed as an important part of her character, and the novel shows the impact that mental health issues can have on relationships and daily life. The author does an excellent job of showing the importance of seeking help and support when dealing with mental health issues. The portrayal of mental health issues in Damsel in Distress is refreshing and important, as it highlights the challenges faced by people with mental health conditions. By addressing mental health issues in a sensitive and realistic way, the author makes the novel feel more relevant and timely, and it's a powerful reminder that anyone can be affected by these conditions. Overall, the portrayal of mental health issues in Damsel in Distress is an important and valuable contribution to the book, and it adds depth and complexity to the story. Damsel in Distress is a captivating and well-written novel that will appeal to readers who enjoy both romance and suspense. The novel's engaging characters, realistic portrayal of mental health issues, and thrilling plot make it a page-turner from start to finish. The romantic tension between Stella and Jack adds an extra layer of excitement to the story, while the suspenseful plot keeps the reader guessing until the very end. The novel is well-paced, with each chapter building on the tension and suspense of the previous one. The themes of trust, deception, and betrayal add depth and complexity to the story, making it more than just a simple romance novel. Overall, Damsel in Distress is a book that is sure to keep readers hooked until the very end. It's a thrilling and engaging read that showcases the author's talent for creating complex characters and compelling storylines. Whether you're a fan of romance or suspense, Damsel in Distress is a novel that is well worth your time. Thank you for your interest in this book. Please leave your feedback on these thoughts in the comments below, or just put a like on this video. It will help me stay motivated and make more videos like this. In the description of this video, you may find links where you can purchase this book.